So on the next third down, it's 3rd and 5, ball is on our 17. Let's have a look at to see what we do. So looking at the formation for this third down, we are in trips right, empty, twins left, hip. So empty backfield, no running back in the backfield. Twins left, so we've got 2 receivers on the left. The hip alignment, the hip call just aligns Gesicki literally on the hip of Ford. So looking at formations, working from offensive left to right, we've got Ford, who's going to have the out-breaking corner route at 8 yards. Gesicki, who's got the out route breaking at 5 yards. Gesicki, who is off the line, the in-breaking route at 10 yards. Bowden has the same in route but breaking at 8 yards is on the line of scrimmage, and Holland's on the outside receiver Zed has a shallow cross but sits cleverly in the zone. And let's look at that once we look at the defensive formation. So the defensive formation is fairly straightforward. We've got press coverage, the number 2 defender and the number 5 defender. So that's our press coverage on Bowden and Ford respectively. Everyone else is playing off, but it's basically cover 1 with the 1 safety over the top. And motion helps show Fitzpatrick that. So let's look at the coach's film now. Okay, so now let's look at the wide film to see the routes that our receivers run and how they become open. So first thing, obviously Fitz in the backfield, Gesicki. When the defense gets set, we're going to see Fitz motion out Gesicki. This is going to be the linebacker that goes with him, indicating the coverage. Now, by indicating the coverage, you can see press coverage here on Ford at the top of the screen from this DB. This is Bowden, and this DB is covering him. By all of the other receivers have off coverage, which means, as you can see, the defenders are off the line of scrimmage. Interesting for me, this Gesicki, this safety doesn't want to get beat deep, so gives him plenty of space. Now, initially we're going to focus on Ford and Bowden because they use their route running to become open. Now, we can see here Ford, Bowden, both tight coverage. We know that Ford has the outbreaking corner route. So here now, you can see there, now he's broken out and the defender and the safety are both trailing. So although that's still a pretty tight coverage, it's an easier throw for Fitz because if he misses it, it goes out of bounds. If we go back a few seconds and just watch Bowden here, as we run it through, we'll see really tight coverage from this DB. And then the DB thinks he's going to go deep, and then he just pushes him off and breaks en route. This is open as well, so this is a good route. We can see here that this is Gesicki, and this is the corner who's meant to be covering him. And you know what? This is also open, although Gesicki probably could just slow down a little bit and not run into the back of that defender. But I just want to give a special mention to Hollands here. He's an unsung hero here. Just runs his route effectively. Now he's got the shallow cross, which is going to take him all the way across the field. But what he does is, as he runs across, this corner is coming to cover him. The linebacker sees Hollands come into his area. This linebacker would be, if Fitz was to pull it, this linebacker here is responsible for Fitz, but he can see that Fitz is throwing the ball, so now he's reverted to coverage. Hollands just doesn't keep running into the linebacker, but stops and sits in the middle. Perfect. That then stops the linebacker going deep to cover Gesicki. You know what? And this is, I know Gailey, got a bit of stick last year, but this is a really well-designed play, and it's a good throw from Fitz. Now let's have a look at the pass protection and what the defensive line are doing. So looking at third down pass protection, once again, another third down, another defensive twist run by the opposition defensive coordinator. This must be a real problem for us over the course of the season to be run so often. What we'll focus on now, looking at film, is the combination between Carreras, our centre, and Davis, our right guard. Okay, so now looking at the box film. So this is the defensive tackle we're going to focus on. 99 is the defender who twists. He's previously been a spy. So let's just talk about the stunt. You can see there, let's take that back. You can see there that the defender 91 is attacking the gap violently between the centre and the guard, the A gap, and 99 is going to twist. What he wants to do is occupy Carreras and Davis, 91, and now 99 plays this well because he attacks Davis's outside shoulder and then loops. The problem here is, see, Carreras' shoulders are pointing to the sideline. They should be square on so that when he comes back, it's easy for him to pick up 99, which he does. He does do it. Now, this is a little bit ugly here from our right tackle, Hunt. He tries to unarm him, gets there, pushes the defender off. Do you know what? Fitz got the ball away. It doesn't matter what I think about this because you can see the ball's here. Fitz moves his feet, gets the ball out, it's completion. Enough of this, let's go on to the next play. So for a number of years now, as a coach, I've been grading players that I've coached and want to see how it works. So on this play, both Bowden and Ford have scored positive grades because they've run the route and actually got open through the route running. Gesicki scores as a minus grade because he ran his route and didn't manage to get open. Everyone else scores 0 because they did their job. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this. Like it, don't like it, either which way. I'd like to get your feedback. Now let's really go on to the next play.